Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Up front, it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. Jones is out there with Devontae Graham, and it's Murphy in at the 3. And for Utah, up front, it's Vanderbilt at the 4 and Kessler at the 5. Conley out there with Jordan Clarkson, and it's Markkanen in at the small forward. With just about a half season behind us, the rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. You feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that could happen and totally reshape those rankings.
And so off the tip, it's Utah. Clarkson outside. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 5. Back to Clarkson. Over Jones. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Here's New Orleans. Graham with the ball. To the paint. Here's Williamson. Vanderbilt with the block. Tries again. Vanderbilt with the rebound. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Deep 2 from Clarkson. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Graham surveying the floor. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I did catch up with Utah's head coach. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. And he's got his first chance at the line here. The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
Now, here's Markkanen. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Clock at 6. Here's Conley. Markkanen trying to break loose. Another miss by Utah.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Jones, no luck.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively. I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Now here's Conley. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Vanderbilt. There's the 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason, Greg.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Count that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim, that's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Here's Vanderbilt. The Pelicans make their last shot. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots. Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Graham against Markkanen. Over to the left wing. Here's Conley. Williamson with the block.
And covering lots of airspace, Zion is tremendous at closing out on shooters.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devontae Graham. That is his first foul of the game. Clarkson against Jones. There's the triple. And that's good. Jordan Clarkson for three.
Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
Graham, the pass to Williamson. The rebound by the Jazz.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Graham. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Utah.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
Now, here's Markkanen. Ryan Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And, Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but give him credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team. Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
He doesn't get the second one.
And guys, Markkanen, there's no question about his offensive talent. His skill set is the perfect match for the way the game is played today.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Jazz have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Clarkson outside. Passes to Markkanen. The Jazz again can't hit it.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Jones looking for an opening. Valanciunas.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. First one falls for him. Olenek is checked in for the Jazz. Valanciunas hits them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Conley kicks to Clarkson. Back to Conley. Fires for three. Another miss by Utah.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Valanciunas finds Jones. Here's Williamson. Rebounded by the Jazz. Vanderbilt's got his fourth rebound in this one. Down low. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the basket by Jones.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. They trail by 3, defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
I think when you shoot as poorly as they did from deep in that basketball game, it's not going to go your way very often. The 3 ball too critical in today's NBA.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Following the bucket by the Jazz. The pass to Murphy. Jones in the post. He's against Vanderbilt. Jones, no luck. Clarkson outside. The dish to Markkanen. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Utah. Beasley's checked in for Jordan Clarkson, and it's Sexton in for Mike Conley. New Orleans also making some changes. Nance comes in for Williamson, and McCollum subbed in for Devontae Graham. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Utah. Alexander Walker comes in for Lauri Markkanen. That's tipped. Beasley against McCollum. That shot off. Excellent D there from Beasley. Gay scanning the floor. Sexton the pass to Beasley. And the layup's good off the glass.
Absolutely fearless, big-time strong move by Beasley against excellent defense.
Here's Alvarado. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. It's McCollum on the wing. Valanciunas passes to Alvarado. Lays it up off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Utah has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Outside, Sexton. Beasley, the pass to Alexander Walker. Jazz passing it around. Shot clock at 6. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Wide open shot is on the money. And now a 3-point Pelican lead. So it's the Jazz now. Sexton kicks to Beasley. Valanciunas against Olynyk. Pass to Sexton. That shot off the mark. And New Orleans will come the other way. Now here's McCollum. 11 points for him in that last game against Utah. Pass to Daniels. Now Valanciunas to the middle. Just 5 on the clock. The shot's good from Nance.
Larry Nance, unafraid of a level of physicality. You love the confidence this guy is playing with.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Olynyk can't hit.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Alvarado passes to McCollum. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Jazz trail by 5. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Passes it to Alexander Walker. Kicks it out to Beasley. Over McCollum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Nance. Of course, I'm looking at these numbers for Malik Beasley. He never turns the ball over.
You're right, Kev. This is normally one of the players always amongst the best in terms of turnover percentage. And you love that about Malik. Why? Because he can score the basketball without making mistakes. The offensive game is based on efficiency.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops in for Beasley.
Guys, for Malik Beasley, it comes down to one thing in my mind, taking good shots. When he does that, he's super effective.
So he gets them both. And the three-pointer, GA, has become a focal point of Malik Beasley's game.
Yeah, up until last season, only about half of his attempts were from beyond the arc. Now he's really zeroing in on the long ball as his primary weapon.
Now here's Nance. He had 13 points in the win against the Utah Jazz.
And guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Jazz trail by 5. And it's Sexton penetrating. Olynyk trying to break loose. The putback, no good. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Nance. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Nance has got his second basket of the game.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Lets a floater go. That shot misses. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Poked loose. And Nance now atop the key. Utah with the rebound.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New Orleans.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
That one is off.
Well, Colin Sexton has all the physical tools to be special in the NBA. He's got to sharpen his point guard skills. But if he works at this game, he's going to have a tremendous career.
And the second free throw, good. We've got 1:08 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Alvarado. It's McCollum on the wing, and that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's his first foul. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. And the basket by Alvarado.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And Olynyk kicks to Sexton. Olynyk with it. Hayes on him. A step-back shot here. Utah keeping it alive. The new 14.
And like watching Gay get aggressive with the defense, making them whack him there on the way up.
Well, Rudy Gay was born in Brooklyn. Over 100 NBA players hail from that borough of New York City, making it a hotbed for hoops talent.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Rudy Gay.
And when Gay is locked in, he's special. An efficient scorer who can effortlessly take over games.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. 7-point differential. Here's Alvarado. 7 points in the game. The pass to Nance. And here's McCollum. Over Beasley. And there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Nance. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
Phenomenal at realizing when to shoot from that mid-range. And McCollum becoming a master at that mid-range.
Outside, Sexton. Over Alvarado. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so the first quarter is in the books. New Orleans on top, leading by 9. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Pelicans leading by 9. On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Down on the block, it's Williamson with Hayes. Devontae Graham is out there with Jones. And it's Murphy in at the 3, the small forward. The Jazz shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. Jazz trail by 9. Clarkson passes to Markkanen. Back to Clarkson. Beyond the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Clarkson's got 8.
That's just great recognition from your big man, right? Markkanen is going to find the open teammate and put it on time and on target. I love this guy's passing skills.
Now here's Graham. Williamson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And there had been so much talk about Zion wanting out of New Orleans. That was all put to rest this past summer. Zion signing a loaded extension to keep him with the Pelicans for the next handful of years.
That free throw missing. And evaluating defenders goes well beyond blocks and steals. So, Doris, when you're doing a game, what are some of the things that you look for and that teams are looking for?
Activity, attention to detail, deflections. Is the person switchable? Can they guard the elite wing scorers? In addition to size and length, do they have lateral quickness? So many things go into quality defense.
And he's good on the second. And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
Now here's Jones. He had 19 points in the win against the Utah Jazz.
The other thing I thought was big, guys, was the incredible night he had on the glass. No one wanted any part of him down there.
And Williamson throws it down.
Using his vertical on the offensive glass, Williamson is adept at reading misses and pouncing on second chance opportunities.
Outside, Sexton. Clarkson kicks to Sexton. The Jazz working the ball around now. Clarkson trying to break free. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Jones. Utah with the rebound.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Pass to Sexton. The shot. 6 on the shot clock. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Murphy against Markkanen. Pass to Graham. On the wing, Jones. Offensive rebound. Here's Valanciunas. Here's Williamson. And at last, they get one to fall. Williamson's got 5 points so far. Outside, Sexton. Outside, Markkanen. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Pelicans leading by 7. And here is Graham. Kicks it out to Williamson. Clarkson taking his time here. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devontae Graham. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
Mike Conley's checked in for the Jazz. Markkanen against Murphy. Right side, Markkanen. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Markkanen finds Vanderbilt.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
The Jazz have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. No luck that time either.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And the basket by Jones. And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 9 points. Outside, Markkanen. Guarded by Valanciunas. It's stolen by Jones. Right at the free throw line. Second shot opportunity. And Valanciunas with the layup. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 11 now for New Orleans.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Clarkson outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Jordan Clarkson tends to draw a lot of contact. If you look at his career, he doesn't end up at the free throw line as often as you'd think.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
And he knocks down the first one.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
And both free throws good for Clarkson.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Conley against Graham. He feeds it to Murphy. And then Murphy with the dunk.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Clarkson outside. Markkanen against Murphy. Outside Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. 5 to shoot. Markkanen finds Conley. Steps back and shoots. Pelicans pull it in. Williamson's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pelicans shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And the first one at the line is good. A different look for Utah. Alexander Walker comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Beasley in for Clarkson. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Jazz trail by 12. Down low. Here's Conley. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Hey, this guy is competitive. He's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
Conley against Graham. Dishes it to Murphy. And the Pelicans miss again.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Beasley against Jones. Conley surveying the D. And Utah another 3.
Well, Mike Conley has mastered pick-and-roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Pelicans leading by 7. Here's Alvarado. He's got 7. To the inside. McCollum up and in on the layup. McCollum's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Here's Conley following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Nobody near Gay. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Alvarado. Covered by Conley. And a wide open look for McCollum. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
He's got his 4th free throw of the game. The Jazz making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. We know the NBA is exploring alternate broadcasts for selected games, allowing users to pick their commentators. Doris, should you and I be nervous?
Kevin, I'm always nervous, and you will always be the A-team. Come on, my man. The fans know they need to listen to Kevin Harlan.
You are, Doris, way too kind. Coming from you, a Hall of Famer, you kidding me? I'll work with you any day, and I'll do the analyst, and you can do the play-by-play. How does that sound?
Kevin, love it.
Jazz trail by 14. Bounce pass Conley. Beasley finds Conley. Now here's Gay, covered by Nance. Gay passes to Alexander Walker. Now here's Olynyk. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Olynyk's got his 2nd bucket.
Olynyk giving the defense no time to react. Quick catch and shoot.
Here's Alvarado. Covered by Conley. Valanciunas against Olynyk. Alvarado. No good from outside. Utah's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the 2nd quarter. Here's Alexander Walker.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Here's Alvarado. He's got 7. He kicks to McCollum. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, I think this is something Jonas Valanciunas has hung his hat on. His ability to consistently get to the offensive window. Nicely done.
Jazz trail by 12. And the Jazz call time here.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Here's Conley. His last outing, he had 18 points. Passes it to Beasley. Back to Conley. Now the pass to Alexander Walker. Clock at 4. Offensive rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Pass to McCollum. To the paint and stolen by Gay. Beasley outside. Here's Alexander Walker. The Jazz with another miss. Pelicans leading by 12. Here's Alvarado. 7 points in the game. On the wing, Daniels. No good with the triple. Utah has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9 inside. And Beasley gets it to go on the assist from Conley. Beasley's got 6.
Yeah, that's Malik Beasley fighting through the contact to finish close. Nice.
1:36 left to play in the first half. And it's McCollum in the corner. Olynyk against Valanciunas. Clock at 6, and it's McCollum in the corner. Beasley with it. He has 6. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Olynyk. Gay outside. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Well, the presence of mind from Kelly Olynyk, knowing someone's open, finds him quickly.
Sexton, he's checked in for Utah. And New Orleans also making a change. Hayes is checked in. Pelicans leading by 7. Alvarado passes to Valanciunas. Bucket is good. Valanciunas has got 9 points in the quarter.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Sexton with the bounce pass. Beasley finds Gay. It's rebounded by Hayes.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now here's Hayes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Hayes with the steal. Kicks it out to McCollum. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Good on the triple. And the Pelicans lead by 12. Sexton against Valanciunas. They grab their own miss. Here's Alexander Walker. The Jazz again can't hit it. Here's McCollum. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And so it's New Orleans enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Jonas, you guys got off to a strong start. How important was it to set the tone early?
You know, we came out with a different energy. We said it's enough to struggle from the start. You know, we got to focus and play good starts.
That is where it all starts. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Jonas Valanciunas putting in some incredible work. He had 16 points, 2 assists, and 1 block. He's really stood out for them for this one. What did you think, Shaq, about New Orleans?
They're going to work in the paint. Doing a great job. Good portion of their offense was generated inside. Really outperformed their opponent in that aspect. I expect the defense to back it in a little more in the second half and try to force those guys to stay outside.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Jazz.
They got hammered. I mean hammered on the board. That tells a lot about this game. The heart has not been there. The sacrifice hasn't been there. I mean, they just don't want it.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Up front, it's Vanderbilt at the 4 and Kessler at the 5. Clarkson is out there with Conley. And it's Markkanen in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here's Clarkson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's Conley. Guarded by Valanciunas. It's stolen by Jones. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Kicks it to Murphy. Back to Jones. Here's Williamson. The shot comes out, and Utah the other way now. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Clarkson. And so Graham will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They've led by as many as 14 points. Took him no time at all on that one. Murphy's got 5 points so far.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Jazz trail by 13. Clarkson outside. Pass to Markkanen. Now Vanderbilt. To the middle. Here's Clarkson. Makes it off the glass. Clarkson's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Jordan Clarkson can be a little bit streaky at times, but right now this guy is on fire.
Conley against Graham. The pass to Jones. To the left wing. And Murphy kicks to Jones. From outside, off the mark. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Utah has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Back to Conley. Vanderbilt against Williamson. Pass to Clarkson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
Pass to Murphy. Shoots over Markkanen. Cans the shot from the wing. He has 7. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside, Markkanen. Passes it to Clarkson. With the teardrop and the rejection by Valanciunas. Down low, stolen by Markkanen. Knocked away and stolen by Williamson. Utah with the rebound. Clarkson outside. Graham against Conley. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Now the pass to Williamson. Outside, Jones. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
The Pelicans have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. And that one falls for Jones. Second free throw, no good. Jazz trail by 12. Guarded by Valanciunas. Pass to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Offline with his 3. New Orleans leading by 12. Williamson, the pass to Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Boy, what a game it's been for Jonas Valanciunas. It hasn't mattered what the defense has thrown at him. He's continued to deliver on the offensive end.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Now, we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. And so it's Utah here with the ball, following the score by New Orleans. Clarkson passes to Vanderbilt. Shoots from 14. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Murphy. Here's Williamson. The fader. It's deflected, and there's the call on Zion Williamson. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
New Orleans making a switch here. Daniels is checked in. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. It's a 14-point game. Conley kicks to Markkanen. Clarkson against Murphy to stop the drought. And that one goes long. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Graham, the pass to Murphy for the 3. That one doesn't drop. And it's Utah the other way. Outside Conley. The Jazz again can't hit it. New Orleans leading by 14. Now here is Murphy. He has 7, and they call an illegal screen here.
I tell you what, they got a nice reservation for him over on the bench if he keeps this up. 4th turnover already.
The Jazz making a switch here. Sexton's checked in. Now here's Sexton. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Daniels passes to Graham. It's not going to go for him. Utah's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Here's Markkanen. Vanderbilt inside. Defended by Jones. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Now Daniels. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Looking to get it going. Oh, that's blocked. Outside, Sexton. Can they get it? The Jazz again can't hit it.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots. And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Jazz trail by 17. Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Utah calls timeout.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
And the Jazz with some changes. Olynyk, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Alexander Walker comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Beasley in for Jordan Clarkson. The Pelicans also changing it up. Nancy's checked in for Jones. And McCollum subbed in for Devontae Green. Now, here's Sexton. And here is Olynyk. Shoots it. Another miss by Utah.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Here's Daniels. An easy 2 points on the layup. Daniels has got his third basket of the night.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Count it.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by New Orleans.
Here is Daniels, covered by Beasley. Daniels passes to Hayes. Out left to the wing. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That is his first foul of the game. And here are the Pelicans now. And stolen by Sexton.
And how about the stingy defense there to deny that pass?
The shot that time, not on target. Good D by McCollum. Here is Daniels, defended by Sexton. Nance with no one around. No good on the three.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Sexton. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Pelicans leading by 15. Daniels with it. 7 points in the game. And Nance kicks to Daniels. The shot's good on the assist by Nance. Nance has got his third assist on the night.
It always helps to have a big who is willing to find open teammates. Larry Nance proving how unselfish he can be.
Beasley outside. Outside, Sexton. Takes a three. And they get it back. Here's Alexander Walker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Pelicans.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. On offense, here are the Pelicans. They're on a 13-5 run. Here is Daniels, covered by Beasley. Here's Murphy. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's Beasley on the wing. Passes it to Alexander Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Doubled by McCollum. Utah needs to get off a shot here. There's the pass to Daniels. Here's Murphy. The offensive rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Here's McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
And slamming that one home. McCollum, 6'3", smaller for an off guard. But you see there, CJ can absolutely fly.
Outside, Sexton. Beasley for 3. Doesn't go for him. And New Orleans will come the other way. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. Murphy passes to Daniels. The feed to McCollum. New Orleans moving it around. Hayes, no good. Jazz trail by 19. Beasley kicks to Olynyk. And it's Daniels with the rebound. New Orleans has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. And the basket by Murphy.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
There's 1:17 left to play in the third. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Beasley outside. Over McCollum. And once again, off the mark by Utah. Pelicans leading by 22 from outside the arc. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside, Sexton. And he dunks it down.
Boy, Malik Beasley, known as a pure scorer, but how about the setup of his teammate right there? That's a pretty pass.
Here is Daniels. He's got 10. Ball's knocked loose. It's Beasley on the wing. The shot from 20 feet away. That one drops for him. Beasley's got 8.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Daniels passes to Murphy. 16 seconds left in the third. And McCollum with the slam.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Here's Sexton. That shot, no good. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So for New Orleans right now, the guard pair are Graham and McCollum. Jones is out there with Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Daniels in at the small forward. Here's Clarkson. That's in for his fifth field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Well, you can give them a steady diet of pick and roll because if Jordan Clarkson gets downhill, it's trouble.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. Three-pointer, Daniels. Offensive rebound, Valanciunas. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now, here's Clarkson. Vanderbilt finds Markkanen. Conley against Graham. The 11-footer. Conley's shot is off.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
Graham against Conley. Graham, the pass to Jones. Pulls it from the elbow. And it's Graham missing. Utah shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Pass to Clarkson. Back to Conley. Well, you're looking at the MVP race last season between three incredible big men with Jokic, Embiid, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Analyzing that, Doris, what's your big takeaway?
The idea that the big man, the 5 spot in the NBA is obsolete. That argument is over. What impresses me is the skill level of NBA players, particularly manning the center position in the modern age. Highly skilled, can shoot it, can take it off the bounce, and are exceptional passers. Boy, this is fun to watch.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Markkanen. Passes it to Conley. 6 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. No good on that one. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Back to Graham. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 4 assists in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now, here's Clarkson. Kicks to Markkanen. Vanderbilt against Jones. The pass to Markkanen. Clarkson for 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas is...
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Graham, the pass to Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Here's Clarkson. The Pelicans make their last shot. Pass to Vanderbilt. With the fadeaway. No good on the shot. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Now here's Graham. The jump hook. Jones, no luck.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And that one good from Clarkson.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Conley against Graham. Out to the wing. A baseline J. No good from Valanciunas. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And stolen by Graham. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
And I'll tell you, this is the last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him, what he's going through right now. You just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
New Orleans has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Clarkson. McCollum passes to Alvarado. Buries the long-range jumper.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Horton Tucker. They get it back. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Horton Tucker's got his first 2 points of the night. The Pelicans have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. McCollum outside. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Fontecchio. Herman Gomez grabs the miss.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the games. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
And he knocks down the first one. Lewis checked in for the Pelicans. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And so it's Utah here with the ball. Now Clarkson passes to Horton Tucker. Fontecchio. And there's the pass to Horton Tucker. Just 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the first one drops.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Both shots good from the stripe. In recent years, Doris, we've really seen the Players Association stepping up and address player needs and, at the same time, global social issues.
Kevin, it's been absolutely inspiring to see the players use the tools they have at their advantage and their disposal. They want to create needed change, represent themselves, their communities, their organizations. Leadership at its absolute finest.
Fontecchio. Here's Abaji. Back to Clarkson. Over Marshall. And that one good from Clarkson. Clarkson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Kicks it to Daniels. Marshall passes to Alvarado. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Daniels. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Hey, guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Pelicans. He told me it's a sprained elbow. Now, they put some ice on it, and they're hoping that he doesn't have any inflammation. You don't want to hear this news, as most teams are starting to hit their stride. So they're going to miss him while he's recovering from this injury. Kevin?
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for Utah. Pass to Fonjecchio. Ball stolen. And here's Daniels. Lewis with the three. Got a piece of it. And Doris, in a time where we see so much international conflict, Commissioner Adam Silver has said that shared loves and appreciations, including sport, can bring us all together. It's a nice thought.
It's a wonderful thought, Kevin, and I think immediately to the NBA Finals, where I see representatives from so many different countries, China, Brazil, you name it, the opportunity to interact, to share our passion for the game of basketball. Listen, the hope is we can find more things that connect us than that pull us apart.
Here's Gay. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And I like the energy of Gay, especially inside. He's incredible at getting to his spots in the paint.
Pass to Alvarado. Shoots over Clarkson. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Here's Abaji. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Oh, incredible effort from Clarkson on that play. Willing to give everything to make it an N1 opportunity.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Graham's checked in. Clarkson, no good on the free throw. For a while, the East was all LeBron. And the West? Well, Doris, as we know, the West was dominated by Golden State. But now, does the league, do you feel more wide open?
Well, certainly, when you look at last season, I thought there were 4 teams in the East that absolutely had a shot to make the finals. Contingent on health. Obviously, Milwaukee, without Chris Middleton, struggled to get over the finish line. In the West, you have 3 teams who I thought legitimately could advance. So certainly the gap between playoff teams feels smaller. That pass was about the location, puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Pass to Daniels. He kicks to Graham. And the pass to Marshall. And Daniels up top. Here's Abaji. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Marshall. The basket is good off the assist from Graham.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
Pass to Abaji. No good from outside. New Orleans gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pelicans.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Valanciunas.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
Beasley's checked in for Clarkson. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
And here are the Pelicans now, after the basket by Utah. Clock at 6. Hernan Gomez passes to Graham. And now Utah, fast break. Gay with the ball. No good from Beasley.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Here's Horton Tucker. Can't get it to fall.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Passes it to Lewis. 11 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Jonas, you have a lot on you in terms of patrolling the paint. How do you think you're doing?
I feel good. You know, there is a better game, there is a worse game, but, you know, I'm bringing energy every game. I'm fighting, and my job is to take rebounds, set a screens. I'm doing that job.
It's grunt work, but you're good at it. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.